everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Seaworld Orlando. And we're here today because they have two great events going on all fall. They have a craft beer festival going on, and they also have the Seaworld Halloween Spooktacular going on. And these events are gonna run all the way through the end of October, every Saturday and Sunday. So you can have food and you can have drinks at the craft festival while trick-or-treating through the Spooktacular. Great family fun for everyone. So let's check it out here at Seaworld Orlando. Okay, when you come into the park, if you head down the first path, this is the way towards trick-or-treating if you're here to do the Halloween Spooktacular. And again, kids can wear costumes to this event. It is included with your SeaWorld admission, so keep that in mind. And there's trick-or-treat trails all the way down there, so we're gonna check that out in a little while. But right now, I'm gonna start off with the Beer Fest, and I got a map to show me where all the locations are. They have food and different craft beers all around the park. So let's check that out. Okay, so I decided to get the 8-count sampling lanyard. And the reason why is that I think it was a better deal than paying for things individually. So I came over and I looked at a couple of the menus of food, and it looked like each of the food items is around like $8 each. So I figured if I ate 8 items at $8 each, that'd be $64. This lanyard was $40. And then with my pass holder discount, and they gave us a free $10 this month to SeaWorld, I was able to apply all that. I got this for $26. So if you're a pass holder, the lanyards I think are definitely a good deal because of the discounts. If you're not a pass holder and you're just here as a day guest and you still want to try 8 things, this would be worth it. You can use this on food or drinks at any of the craft beer tents. So it's a good deal. Like for instance, here is one of the craft tents right here. And let's just come over and look at like the prices. So these food items are $5.50 or $7.50 or $6. And then like here's your drink sizes. So like $10.99 for the drink size or $9.99. So definitely going to be worth it. They do also have a 12 item sampler for $54 as well. So you can get one or the other. So let's try some food. Now I really like how they have both of these festivals set up. They have the craft beer festival going one way around the park, and they have the trick-or-treating going a complete other way. So if you have small children and you're not interested in trying any of the food, you just want to deal with trick-or-treating, that's all in one location of the park. If you don't have small children, you're here maybe as adult friends and you want to try beer and food, it's in a whole nother section of the park. So the two don't crisscross. However, if you're like me and you want to do both, you just make your whole way around the park and you'll get to try everything. So really good layout, I think, how they planned this. All right, everyone, this food's starting to look really delicious. So the first thing I got was barbecued loaded potato skins, and they have beef brisket, cheese, onions, barbecue sauce on top of the potatoes. And then I got the Coca-Cola infused short ribs. And it's supposed to be like a Coca-Cola and butter sauce. So these look great. They even like slam them on the grill for like a couple of minutes once you order them. So they're already cooked, and then they're gonna like heat them up on that grill right when you order. So everything's fresh. It looks delicious. My mouth's watering. Let's give everything a taste. Okay, so I started with the potato skins. The potatoes are a little overly cooked. Now, they're quite on the well done side, but the meat is super tender, super delicious. It's that pulled pork. It's really good. The barbecue sauce is really nice and sweet and tangy. So overall, I think the whole collection of the dish is really good. I like it. Let me give the ribs a taste. Okay, the rib meat's a little chewy. It's tender, it's coming off the bone, but it's a little chewy still. So I think maybe a little bit longer in the, however they're cooking it, smoker, slow cooker, I'm not really sure, would make it even more tender. But it's pretty close to done, you know, it's pretty good. The flavor with the Coke is nice. It gives it a nice sweet taste. And it's served with garlic toast. And the two together are pretty good. So overall, pretty good food. We're gonna keep trying a couple more things today here at the Seafood Craft Beer Festival. That's what it's called. Okay, so we're directly across from, that's the shark encounter. And we're getting in line for another food booth because I'm going to try the bison burger. So this sounds pretty good. Let's give it a try here. All right, this looks amazing. This is a bison burger. So the meat's made out of bison. There is pork belly underneath or on top of the bison, underneath the bun. And then it's smothered in like a pepper jack cheese sauce. And it's a pretzel bun, which they toasted fresh right there in front of me on their grill right when I ordered it. So let's give this a try. This is definitely a knife and fork type of adventure. All right, it's super delicious, but super messy. Everything's going everywhere. Pork belly's falling off the burger and everything, so I'm gonna have to readjust it here. But the first few bites I had are really good. The meat is a nice, fresh bison patty. It tastes like, you know, that they ground the meat fresh and put it together. And then the pork belly has a nice, sweet glaze on it. So it's nice, crispy pork belly with like a sweet candy, almost like a candied glaze. The pepper jack sauce is not really that spicy, but it's nice and creamy. It just goes well together. I almost wish the pepper jack sauce was inside. Then maybe you could pick it up better. My napkins are blowing away. It's very windy today. And instead of doing the fork and knife method, I'd like to be able to hand hold it, but since there is cheese all over the top of the bun, that's really sloppy. So it'd almost be better if they poured the cheese on the inside, I think. But overall, this is good. I like this better than the other two dishes I had, I think. So far, this is my favorite. Okay, so now that we've had some food samples, we're gonna head down the Halloween trick-or-treat trail. So if we're heading back towards the front of the park right now, and you can go, I could have kept going the way we were around the food kiosks, but I just wanted to come back to the front just to show you guys what it's like to come from the front side of the trail. But you can go for the trail either way. So just so you'll know, you could have kept walking full circle. So here it says trick-or-treat trail. And this is super cute because they have pumpkin fish. And I love all of the decorations that they have. The Halloween Spooktacular is one of my most favorite events here at Seaworld. It's definitely a must-do if you're here on weekends through mid-September all the way through October, every Saturday and Sunday. It's a must-do. Plan it for your trip. Especially if you have young ones, they'll really enjoy it. There's not a lot of kids dressed up today in costumes. It's still kind of warm out. It's, you know, still September. But I think as we get into October, you'll definitely start to see kids in costumes for this thing. But they have so many great characters. Here's some coming out right now. And the costumes that they have are just beautiful. Really well done. So here's a little pumpkin fish statues. Aren't they cute? Let's walk through here. Take a look. And then we got a sea octopus here inside the castle. Ooh. That's pretty neat. All right, and here at the end of the treat trail is our first trick-or-treat location. Thank you. So at SeaWorld, they had reusable bags last year, which I bought one last year. They were $1. And so I saved it. So if you saved your bags from last year, you can bring them back. Otherwise, if this is your first time coming, you can buy reusable bags. They're really cute. And they have all different ones. Or you can bring your own bags from home. So, and then you don't need to buy a bag. So you can choose which option is best for you. All right, let's head down the trail. Now, each of the treat trails here at SeaWorld is a different kind of candy, and they label it outside. So like this right here is Nerds. So as I was trying to say, they each give you a different kind of candy. So far I've gotten Skittles and Nerds. And then you could keep going back to the bucket locations, you know, that you like, or if there's certain candies you don't like, or things like that. And they have food options over here. They're not part of the beer festival food options, but they have food over in this area of the park as well. Cotton candy ice cream wrap. That sounds kind of interesting. Build your own cupcake. So these are things just over here for the Halloween side of the festival.
Yeah, look at those big bathrooms.
Oh, the donut sandwich. Loaded donuts. Those all sound good. Tootsie Rolls, yum! They even have an allergy-friendly booth over here. Look at this spooky fish over here. He's kind of interesting, all made out of stone. Very neat. A little schoolhouse. At this booth, we just got some sun-ripe fruit to go. It's kind of like a fruit roll-up. Check out the giant jack-o'-lantern. Super cool. We're gonna walk right under it. This is neat. Ooh, right through the jack-o'-lantern's mouth. Oh boy. And more candy ahead. Airheads. Yum, I love these. This booth is Sixlets. These are one of my favorite candies when I was a little kid. I loved these. Check it out, they're red and white. When did they become that color? When I was a kid, I remember they were like brown and green and stuff like that. Huh. All the little spooky guys over here, little trees and pumpkins. And check out the gargoyle. Ooh. The theming of this thing just gets better and better every year, I think. Check out over here, they have some spooky punch. You can get blue raspberry lemonade mixed with fruit punch, and you can get it non-alcoholic or alcoholic. That sounds kind of delicious. And just as a side note, this has nothing to do with trick-or-treating or with the beer festival, but this giant pile of dirt here is a brand new roller coaster that's getting ready to launch next summer. I've forgotten the name of it right now. It's something to do with Arctic and ice, I think. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's going to be a launch coaster, I know that, and it's going to launch in reverse. And I think it's going to have like a 90-degree drop, I think, something like that I read. I don't know, I just read about it recently. But this will be coming next summer, so summer of 2020. So they're fast at work here to get ready for that. And it's going up here on both sides of this pathway. They've got construction going on both sides, clearing things out and getting ready. So that'll be exciting. And to watch this progress. Here comes some more characters. There's a parrot and a crab, maybe? Really beautiful.
There you go.
Hi. Over here is a huge line for Twizzlers. Super popular. Let's keep looking around this area because I see more stuff to do around here. And by the way, here's the info too. Break the ice. Maybe it's called Icebreaker. I don't know if that's right. But yep, next summer. So let's see. Now and laters. Frozen pina colada over here. Bunch of carnival games. And let's see, now we're heading towards Sesame Street area, which does have a Halloween parade. They have a normal parade all year long in Sesame Street. Please don't miss it. The Sesame Street area is wonderful. If you have young children, it's phenomenal for them. If you're an adult who loves Sesame Street as a kid, you will love the area as well. We're gonna head into there. We are gonna see the Halloween parade today at Sesame Street Land as well. So let's check out this candy, Swedish Fish and Sour Patch, yum, and then we'll head into Sesame Street Land. All right, now keep in mind, you can keep going up and down the treat trail as much as you want to all day long. So we may head back through the treat trail after we head into Sesame Street. Let's check out Sesame Street Land. Check this out, everyone. Oscar is meeting and greeting, and he's already got his Halloween costume on. That's pretty cool. Yay to Oscar. They have lots of great stuff for the little ones in this area. They have a splash pad, which doesn't appear to be turned on at the moment, but it's a good day for it. They have a lot of great rides here for the young ones as well. So lots of stuff for them to keep occupied with over in this area. They have Abby's Flower Tower. This is a ride that goes up into the air and the pots spin. You can spin your pot, and sometimes it will just kind of spin on its own too as you go up to the top of the tower and back down. Over here is Slimy's, what's it called? I gotta remember this, where's the sign? It's Slimy something or other. Slimy Slider, that's what it is. It's like a little ride that glides back and forth and spins around. And this is an awesome kiddie coaster called Grover's Boxcar Derby. And all the little ride vehicles on the coaster are the different Sesame Street characters, starting out with Super Grover. Let's watch it come out of here, out of the station. Here they come. We got Grover, Cookie Monster, Abby Cadabby, Bert and Ernie, Oscar, Cookie Monster again. It's a fun little ride. They also have the cookie drop tower over here. Ride vehicles go up and they drop back down. They have Big Bird's nests over here, which are little teacups. Where you sit in the little Big Bird nests. Big Bird's Twirl and Whirl, it's called. But it's really cutely themed. Little ride vehicles are little birds' nests. And over here they have Elmo's choo-choo train, and they have a little play area too. We'll get up close here to Elmo's choo-choo train. So there's the Elmo train. It's a lot of fun. You ride around through the track. And over here they're having story time with Big Bird. Big Bird comes out, they read a story. This happens quite a few times throughout the day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. You guys are so good with your numbers. The count would be very proud of you guys. I love you from your head. Everybody touch your head. All the way down to your toes. Touch your toes. I love your silly laugh. Your smile. Everybody smile. And your nose. Where's your nose at? Your nose is right underneath your eyes. Big Bird, you found your nose. Good job, buddy. I love you redder than the nicest, reddest rose. I love you bluer than the Cookie Monster's toes. Do you guys see anything else out here that's the color blue? What do you see? The mailbox is blue. What else? What do you see? My pants are blue. Do you see something that's blue? The flag is blue. Very good. There's a lot of blue things out here. I just hope that nobody out there is feeling blue, because that wouldn't be fun. I'd love you if you were really, really big. Everybody get as big as you can. And I'd love you if you were really, really small. Everybody get as tiny as you can. I'd love you if you were short, or if you were really, really tall.
That's cute.
Somebody on Sesame Street.
So that's really cute. So check out Big Bird and his nest for story time. You can meet Cookie Monster and Elmo both inside of here. So let's peek inside. There's Elmo right there. So you can get in line to meet him and Cookie Monster. And on the buildings over here as well, there's tons of great interactive things for your kids and you to do. Over here you can see Grover and Elmo in the window. You can knock on Oscar's can over here. There's all kinds of things to do up in this area. So check out Sesame Street Land here at Seaworld. They even have food trucks you can even eat in here. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a break and wait for the parade to get started. Well, the parade sure was awesome, and now I'm heading back up the treat trail. There's some pumpkin fish out here. Yeah, what a neat outfit. Hi. Back underneath the pumpkin. Oh boy, I just came out of the pumpkin's mouth. There he is. I like I said, you can keep coming up and down the treat trail all you want. And I love that they have, you know, the individual kiosks with the type of candy. So, you know, if there's candy that you don't want, you don't have to get in that line, or if there's particular candy you do, you could keep getting in that line multiple times. That's kind of cool. I think most of the candy here is very allergy friendly anyway. They do again have the allergy friendly booth, which seems to be giving out Smoshmallows, which is kind of like a certain kind of Rice Krispie treat. But a lot of these candies are gluten-free and nut-free, and a lot of chocolate-free as well. Look at the merman, that's pretty neat. Check out this. I think a sea witch lives here. I don't know where they are right now, but kind of glad they're not here. And all the little buildings here are decorated for Halloween. They're really cute. It's a little ghost pirate. These jellyfish, they're pretty cool. Swimming along. Well, everyone, what a fun day at Seaworld. The Craft Beer Festival is going on, the Halloween Spooktacular. Sesame Street has a Halloween parade. It was so much fun. I enjoyed trying some of the food for the Craft Beer Festival. Unfortunately, I'm not a beer drinker, so that's not something you want me to try, because I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's good or not, because I wouldn't really like any of it. But the great thing I would suggest is get a lanyard for sure. Again, I got a lanyard. I still have a bunch of punches left, because I can come anytime up until the end of October, you know, on different weekends. So I used a few punches today. I'm saving some more for the next time I come. However, if you're only here for one visit, make sure that you're going to be able to use all of your punches before you buy one. But if you're going to use it, especially on alcohol and maybe a few food items, it's definitely worth the price. So it's $40 for 8 punches. It's $54 for 12 punches. If you're a pass holder, again, you do get to use your discount on that. So that helps out with that. But most of the food items were between $5 to $8 an item. They're good sized items. I was full after the 3 things that I showed you that I ate. That's all I ate today. So it's plenty of stuff. So I spent, like, if I would have spent cash, I probably would have spent like a little over $20 for my 3 items. So it's definitely well worth it. You know, and again, if you're going to do those alcohol purchases that are included as well, definitely worth getting the lanyards. So check that out. The Halloween Spooktacular is super fun. Again, you can buy a bag or you can bring your own, so you can choose that option and trick or treat up and down the trail as much as possible. And don't forget to check out that Halloween parade in the Sesame Street area. It's really cute. I really enjoyed it. 4-year-old me was super happy. So we're gonna end it here. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more. And hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. We try to upload a new video every single week. Have a wonderful fall season. We hope to see you here in Orlando checking out all of the wonderful fall festivities between SeaWorld, Universal, and Disney. I'm keeping myself very busy. And if you're planning a trip, we hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.